Hello, Virgos. Sending you love, light, and Reiki. This is your Oracle Medicine, passing along the word of the divine from Spirit for the week of February 5th to the 11th, 2017. And we began the week with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So, Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's not starting out, it's kind of starting out a little bit difficult for you perhaps towards the beginning of the week. Juggling bills, juggling jobs, juggling finances, juggling your health, juggling things, juggling debts. It's kind of going to be starting out a little bit more on the difficult side as we progress, as we begin the week here. It's going to seem like it's just going to be difficult. It's just going to seem like, you're not going to be able to pay much of any of your bills, or, it's just going to feel kind of overwhelming perhaps. It's going to be hard to juggle, so it's going to be feeling more overwhelming for you towards the beginning of the week. And then we get towards the middle of the week, and we start in with the Nine of Pentacles. And so perhaps there was a plan for you to go get some self-care and do some self-work for yourself and take care of yourself for a little while, but that plan seems to be falling through. We're kind of sort of in a downward spiral here going on with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like the financial part is just kind of making it really impossible for you to actually go have some you time for yourself. You probably should be having some you time for yourself, and yet it's making it difficult. It's making it hard for you to go have some you time for yourself because you just feel so overwhelmed with all these bills we have going on here. And then I get the Queen of Pentacles in upright position. So there's this point where you start actually figuring things out and start building things from the ground up. As you get towards the middle of the week there, things start to kind of build up from the ground up for you. It seems like financially, things are starting to make a comeback for you. That's a very good sign. Things are starting to make a comeback. Things are starting to grow and to manifest once again in a financial or healthy way. And then we get to the Six of Swords. So it seems like you're trying to transition and you're trying to find the answers to something right now, and yet you have no support, you have no help there. You're trying to find answers to something that's been kind of troubling you all this time. You've been trying to figure it out, can't really figure it out. It's been kind of troubling you all this time, and it doesn't seem like you have any real assistance on getting there, and it doesn't necessarily seem like finding the answer, and doesn't necessarily seem like you even have anything to go off of. It's just you're trying to find an answer, and there's just lack of support. And then we get the King of Pentacles in reverse. And so perhaps because we didn't get to that point where we can find what it was we were looking for, we didn't necessarily find the answers. We're not managing our money very well. So perhaps this is someone that might be squandering their money, might be just be spending it just because you're trying to look for some sort of answer, and you feel like you need something, and yet it's not coming up for you. So it's not coming up for you, and you're probably buying a whole bunch of stuff. You're probably looking into trying to get research, trying to get help for somewhere, and what's going on is that your money's kind of going down in a downward spiral for some of you. Or maybe for some of you, this might represent the home. Your home's kind of deteriorating, or you might be losing your home. There's an inability there. Your home could need not a lot of maintenance going on. For some of you, this can represent things like bills, debts, your health, managing your health. Are you managing your health? Are you trying to look up research things? You can't find anything, and so it's giving you a hard time. You're unable to manage your health. So this is definitely a very, this reading is very much, it's very, very much, I'm kind of getting financial with it. I'm getting some trouble here again with just being able to juggle things about, to kind of be able to juggle things you know, and so there's this, and so you're not able to take care of yourself the right way. You don't really get that time and money to go to that spa or to go get your nails done, to go get your hair trimmed, to go get your hair did, you know, to go get those clothes that you've always been wanting because your debt, because your bills are just like right now. The finances are just so poor. It's just not working for you in the right way right now, and it's just kind of causing all this to happen. It's kind of causing all this to happen, and there's a point where you kind of gain, where you kind of begin again, if you will, where you kind of start and you're like, okay, I got this, I can grow this, everything is fine. But in order for you to grow it, you got to find these answers. You have to find the answers. There's some sort of information that you're trying to figure out, that you're trying to find, you're trying to get to, and you just can't get to it. You just can't find the answer there. It's there. You just can't. You just aren't able to see what it is. You're not able to think of what it is. You're not able to communicate or get a mental thought, get a mental thought of what it is. But there's something there that's missing right now, and it's the missing key. That's, you know, your financial situation is just an inability to really manage things in a financial way. And then you get the Hunter of Dreams. The Hunter of Dreams. That's very interesting. The Hunter of Dreams comes up in a financial reading. Let's think about that. Your thoughts. There's something that you've been trying to think of. There's something that you've been trying to mentally think of. I wonder what this one is saying. I'm actually going to open up the book on this one to find out what the Hunter of Dreams is wanting to tell us right now. Stay tuned and listen in. It says, I am the hunter of dreams. I go forth in search of dreams that will enable me to transform myself and others. I slip between the shadows of night and the sunlight of day, between what is and what may be, between hope and despair, between love and hate, in search of the dream that makes me human. Though I open doors for you who dream with me, I am also your guardian, and I protect you as you seek to transcend yourself and realize your innermost hopes. Dreaming is closely akin to the journey work of the shaman, as it can reveal to us truths that are not always able to access, that we are not always able to access in daily life. In dreams, we have little or no conscious control over where we go, what we see, but this very randomness, coupled with the surreal images we may encounter, can make us more receptive to discovery. The hunter of dreams strides along beside us to open up the doors of perception, perhaps revealing answers to problems, unveiling mystical truths, or enabling important realizations. Seeking a true dream is a vital part of living. Keywords here include interpretation, wisdom, discovery of truths, guidance, clues to life's patterns, opening up new paths, encountering the divine, attending to metaphors and signs. Oh, Virgos, my dear Virgos. I hope you're prepared for this, because it's basically asking you to stop trying to rationalize everything right now, and it's asking you to internalize, to introspect, to gain to listen to your dreams. Watch your dreams this week. Watch your dreams. See what your dreams are telling you. If you don't have a journal, I highly recommend grabbing one, because you're going to want to write down things and kind of look at synchronicity, how things are kind of synchronizing in your dreams, how they're happening. What is it that they're trying to tell you? Your left brain this week probably does not have the answers. Probably the answers is going to come from your intuition, your dreams. And that's the entire reason why you're probably having financial struggles. Because your left brain is trying to do things a different a way, you know, that we're used to, right? Right? We do things kind of, we have a sameness. We do things that we normally do things like the same way. We intend things the same way. We have the same, you know, process and how things go. But what happens when that doesn't work anymore? What happens when what you know, how you've been doing things thus far, does not work for you any longer? What happens when you actually have to find the answers in an entirely different way than how you're normally able to find them? Working with the Hunter of Dreams, you will then go into your dreams, and the Hunter of Dreams, I call on you, the Hunter of Dreams, to show up in your dreams and show you your dreams and guide you through the process of what's going on in your dreams. Keep a journal, keep a journal, keep a journal, keep a journal, keep a journal. Keep it near your bed, keep it under your pillow, keep a pencil there. I would grab, if your journal doesn't work for you, use your phone, record it, record it, record it, record it. I would record what's going on with me this week. I'd record it. I would record it in a journal or my phone. I would record it or any kind of recording device, and I would reflect on what it is that I'm recording. I'd reflect on that. I reflect on what it is that I'm journaling or recording. I reflect on it so that you can kind of find similar synchronicities there, okay, with your dreams. What is it trying to tell you? The other world, they speak to us through metaphors. They speak to us through symbols and pictures. So those are not words. They're not thoughts, right? They're not thoughts and words. They're not physical in a sense, right? They're dream work. So they're wild. They're crazy. They're out of this world. They're literally of this world, out of this world. And they are a part of a whole nother realm. And this is the realm of pictures and symbols and metaphors. And you're going to have to get really good in your metaphor game and your symbols game here in this week to really figure out how to straighten out this financial process. Really take heed. Really, I would honestly take heed. I would honestly take heed to this because I know that we can have a very traditional way, a very sameness way of how we do things. And the Hunter of Dreams wants to break you away from that. It's not the Hunter of Dreams that's breaking you away from that, but it's letting you know that you're going to have to break away from that for a while. And it's going to help you. Okay, so again, I call upon the Hunter of Dreams. I call to you, Hunter of Dreams. And already the magic, the energy of that hunter starts to flow in. And it'll be there with you if you believe and if you intend for the Hunter of Dreams to kind of help you decipher your dreams. I'm telling you, keep a recording device, keep a journal. This is going to be a very interesting time. I would journal every dream that you have every night. If you are someone that meditates and journeys, I would definitely record what kind of meditation, what happened in your meditation or in your journey. What happens there. If you're having daydreams, I would record that. Record these informations for yourself because they're going to give you the keys to being able to financially make it through your week. It's hard to trust in the intuitive because the intuitive does not make sense. And it's not the intuitive's nature to make sense. But the intuitive is that little voice inside of your heart and your mind that speaks to you, and let it speak to you and flow with it and let it take you where it needs to take you, even if that place does not make sense. Okay, if your intuition is telling you to call Joe and you're like, okay, what am I calling Joe for? You can't question the intuitive. The intuitive is going to tell you exactly what you need to know, and all you have to do is act. That's all you got to do. So be very, very cognizant of that. Be very much in touch with your intuitive self. Get in alignment with that. Really do it, because that's really going to help you kind of curve the situation with your finances here. Okay, and you're gonna be stuck looking for the answers in a logical, rational, thought form way, and I'm telling you, it's not gonna work. It's this, you can see here that that's not working. It might be working in the middle of the week for a little while, but it's only taking you so far. The Hunter of Dreams is really going to give you that extra that you need in order to keep financially stable. I definitely recommend working with this Hunter of Dreams. Take another look at the picture. Get an image there. Get it in your mind. Take a look at that. Okay, what is it saying to you? Okay, let it speak to you. Okay, let it guide you. Let it guide you. Take some deep breaths and just let it flow within you. Allow yourself to let go. Relinquish control. Right? Because all we know is we know nothing. Right? We are guided. We're being guided. And based on how we are being guided, we direct from how we are guided. Allow yourself to be guided in this light with the Hunter of Dreams. That's the message from the Divine, sending you love, light, and Reiki. This is your Oracle Medicine signing out. Have a blessed week, everybody. Aho.